I fixed it.
We're good to go now. Good morning. Good afternoon.
It's the end of the year.
It is. It is.
It is the last day of the year.
And we're heading into a new one.
We are.
And it needs to be better.
It does.
Globally. I'm talking globally. Personally, it could be better.
I think it's that way for like everybody. Like it just,
yes. And there are years like that. And I think we've all kind of lived through one. I'm not going to name any reasons why, but some things have been issues. So, hi everybody.
Hello.
In case you're new, this is the first time you're, checking in with us. This is the weekly dose coming to you from Tom's Sewing Center in Surrey. I'm Deborah.
I'm Lori.
So hi.
And we've got our other locations. We've got Country Folk out in Chilliwack and Masons in Burnaby.
Yes, that's right. So, and maybe someday we'll visit.
Yeah.
So
figure it out.
Just keep watching. Maybe you'll see it off. So this one's not going to be overly long because, everybody's not around. It is one of those short weeks, so we're going to shorten up our little bit here as well.
You could think.
Pardon me?
You could think. We'll start yapping, and then, it goes.
Okay. We only have one announcement. And
the demo sale.
The demo sale.
Demo sale is still going. Okay,
yes.
Just a little clarification on the demo sale. Okay, so with the demo sale, it's the machines that are out for demo, but they don't hit the sale mark and qualify for the demo sale until they've been out of the box and on our table for about 6 months.
Yes. Yeah.
Then they go into, because we rotate them out every 6 months. Yeah. Even if they've sat there for 6 months and not been
used,
other than looked at,
exactly,
it's still okay.
Yeah, they're still
so it's got nothing really to do how much it's been stitched on. It is the length of time. So not every machine on the table is available for the demo sale, just because if it's
a demo,
just because if it's been open only
a month,
no. Then it won't. So this is a great time, like if you're looking for higher end machines. We've got a lot of those that are on for a good price because they've been out for 6 months. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of turnover a little bit in the last little bit, especially with Christmas with our kind of our mid-range or whatever. So those ones, there's maybe not as many to pick through.
That's right.
Just depends on which location you're at. And so just come on in, check out.
Them out. Yeah.
The sale is on until we either have no more 6-month-old ones sitting on the table, or the end of January, whichever comes first.
And there is basically only one model per store.
Yes,
but not every store has
all the models.
So, like if there's a specific one you're looking for, check the store, give them a call, and see if it's still on the floor. Yeah, because they can disappear quite quickly. You can check the inventory yesterday, and it could be gone by tomorrow morning. So you can call this morning and then this afternoon, and just someone comes in right after. So, so check where you're going. All right. So upcoming classes. This is not 100% complete schedule, but it will give you a gist of what is available now. January the 3rd. That is Saturday.
Yes.
Wow. It's hard to imagine. The afternoon has a sewing machine cover class. Some of these would be perfect for somebody who got a brand new machine and learning to sew. Some of these upcoming classes would be absolutely fabulous because they're
great for learning to learn to sew. But even if you've got a new machine, it also gets you practice with the new
what
machine.
That machine does. Yeah. So those would be like the sewing machine cover class, the beginner backpack, and the boxer shorts.
And those are all taught by Eve.
Yes, they are. We do have on January the 6th, the Sweetheart Street Bench
And I forgot
pillow.
to bring that. So that's the new pillow by Kimber Bell. And so it's kind of a Valentine's theme. One thing I like about the pillows, so this one, it's a Valentine's theme, but you can kind of change up some of your colors and change out some of the fabrics and make it more of a springy theme as well. But if you don't want to do a bench pillow, you can rearrange the blocks and do a wall hanging. And that's what I do, because my bench pillows just don't last on my bench. So if I do it as a bench pillow, I don't do it as a pillow. But I hang it on my fireplace, on the front of my fireplace, and it's really, really cute. Yeah. So I either do that, or else I rearrange the blocks and do it a wall hanging so that it kind of fits on one of the doors. And so if you go in my house, there's top of the stairs, there's a bathroom door. I usually hang a seasonal thing on there. And so that's what I'm doing with this one, is I'm actually going to rearrange the blocks and turn it into a wall hanging. A wall hanging. So if you want to take the class, we're going to talk about different ways of laying it out. We're going to do all that. The first class is troubleshooting any of the blocks. And so you'll bring your machine, you'll stitch out a block. We'll talk about a whole bunch of different things. And then the second class will be putting it together, like how to square up your blocks, how to sew it, like all those other kind of stuff. So that's going to be a fun class. Even if you're familiar with Kimber Bell and you don't really, it's a great class to come and, you know what? And it's socialize. It's you get to spend 3 hours with me, just amazing is that.
And you get to say hello to the rest of us.
Yes, so it's a lot of fun.
And I was just thinking too, one of those pillows would look good on a bed.
Yes.
So just in a different way to use it.
So even though it's called a bench pillow, you could put it on a bed. You could either finish it off as a pillow and then it could be up there, or else do it flat and put it at the bottom of the bed and then it stays there. So this is true. I had done that for my sister a few years ago. Mm-hmm. I did a little one for dogs similar to that, and it's a bottom of the bed little runner thing, and so it's always there whenever I go visit.
And I forgot to put down the Stitch and Chatter.
Yes.
For the mistletoe
mystery and the other stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So we have that.
First time I'm doing it.
EMB, Embroidery Basics class. So if you've got a new machine or you're trying to get started back up, one space. That's new because it was full. So there must be a conflict.
I don't know.
So anyways, there is a spot. Right, as we're filming this.
Yes.
So as we're filming this, there is a spot. I can't guarantee it'll still be there. So if you're interested in doing this, the feedback we're getting from the class is amazing because they love the class, the information, and really getting to understand.
And it does not matter how long you've been doing embroidery. No. Because like I've said before, I've been doing it for 15 years, and I still got something out of that class. So classes, rather. Because you just can't know everything, and
sometimes you learn one way, or you've seen it done one way, and then it's just not working, or because you're missing something, and because you haven't done it in a while, and so it's
absolutely fabulous.
You spend time.
So.
Clear blue tiles.
Yes.
So there's 2 classes. The first one on the Saturday is full. There's the second one, which is the following week on the Friday. There's some spots left in that. So that is if you're wanting to use your embroidery machine for doing quilting of regular quilt tops. And so that is an all-day class. You're going to come in the morning. We're going to practice marking and using the clear blue tiles and get a really good understanding of that. And then in the afternoon, we'll get out our machines and actually practice hooping up our machines and doing. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. And then we have Sit and Chatter, which is our monthly embroidery club, where you're going to come. So we'll talk on the mystery quilt, the Kimber Bell mystery quilt, which is Mistletoe Mystery. Is it Mistletoe?
Yeah, Mistletoe Mystery.
That one is a really nice class. I've seen. So if you haven't seen this block, this one, the bonus block, it is the one with the
ornament.
The ornament.
Yeah.
I was about to tell you what the next one, but I can't show. I was going to bring it.
And do we get it on Thursday?
In theory. Okay, because just so everybody knows, because everyone's like, oh, did you get it? Did you get it? Okay, so when you've ordered it, Kimberbell doesn't have it on file. We as a store have to go in and manually do that. Okay, so if the first of the month falls on a Sunday or a Monday or a holiday that the store's closed, chances are it's not going to be updated, because that's when Carrie needs to do it. So if it's not there on the first, it'll be within a couple of days.
Okay.
And then, because Carrie has to go in and manually do it. They don't allow us to put everybody in for the whole year.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. It has to be done manually every month. So that's why, because there's so many people going, well, I got mine, and other people go, hey, different stores in different places are just going to, some store owners, at midnight will sit on their computer and put that information in.
Some people have personal lives.
Some people have personal lives. So it'll be in and around the 1st. Yeah. I was going to show it today, but because we do this the 31st, I can't show it until one more day, but it's really cute. I've seen February's, and I should be seeing March
soon.
Within shortly. So far, the blocks are like, and I've got so many ideas with them. So we have that. And then we're still working out kind of what our extra is going to be for Stitch and Chatter. Carrie and I have talked to some ideas. We've been working on it. We're just finalizing some stuff. Right. So, you know what? Just come. It's fun. You get to spend time with me and Carrie. Yeah. Bring your the stuff that you've been working on. Anything that's embroidery. It doesn't have to be just Kimberbell. It could be anything, and it doesn't have to be 100% embroidered. It can be just part of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So those are the classes that are on the schedule. I got my classes worked out for the next little bit. So one of the classes that I'm kind of excited about that's coming up is, I don't know if you've been in the store, you've seen a few of the quilts around that have kind of like their quilts with some embroidery on them. And then you've probably seen the one that I did for the little baby, the pink one. If you know, go back through Facebook, you'll see it. And so we've had a lot of questions about people, using embroidery in their quilting.
Right.
So I've got a seminar. The first one is going to be a seminar where we're going to talk about how to incorporate embroidery on quilt blocks. So I've got a lot of samples, and this is one of the samples of one of the blocks that I did. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Oh, wait a minute.
Are we right side up, or there we go? Okay,
yeah,
that makes a little more sense to me.
So, this is that. I've got another quilt that I'm working on. I've got lots of samples. So if you kind of want to take embroidery, the love of quilting and the love of embroidery and combining them, we're going to talk how to do that, right. Like what you're looking for in quilt blocks, what you're doing, and all that other kind of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's not quite in the calendar yet. It's coming.
It's coming. The calendar is being built.
Yeah, what day did I put it in? Let's see.
I don't know.
I know it's here.
Processing time.
Processing time. No, I know. Yeah, that's basic. Might be in February. I think, yes. It's in February. The 17th. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's going to be, and because it's a seminar, it's going to probably be able to hold more than our 6, because you're not bringing.
Oh, this is true. There won't be a machine, so we can take more.
Yeah. So there's that. There's a whole bunch of other ones. If you didn't get into the EMB basics, we're going to have other ones. That when my computer class is coming up. What else did I sent Carrie a few things. So
okay. So we'll be seeing those soon on the calendar. So, as always, just keep checking.
Yeah, and if you guys catch me in the store and there's something that you guys want a class on, let me know. Make sure I write it down, though, because my memory kind of sucks. I don't remember anything from 2025.
And speaking of which, we just segued into that, 2025. So anybody who's been, following us for a while, you're aware that we did make
some New Year's resolutions
or promises to ourselves of what we would accomplish
in 2025. So this is our check-in. We were going to actually check in on a regular basis, but that kind of went out the window. So
you want to start with me?
We'll make a promise that we'll try and do that again this year. But so we're going to give you guys a heads up of where we are, how we accomplished what we did, and then we'll set some new ones.
So just looking at what I had said, I was going to say no. And then Lori pointed out, well, I did actually take the Plan a Panel class with Sandy. And I did bring the truck panel, and I have planned it out. Haven't done it, but I have planned it out.
So you didn't say you were going to stitch it. You said you were going to plan it.
This is very
technicalities.
True. Very true. I said I was going to make 2 panels. I actually did 3. They were through the window, so therefore they were embroidery and, put together. One for Heidi, one for Malachi, one for Micaiah, each for a wall hanging or a door hanging, a Christmas that was specific to them. Each one of them was specific for their taste or something that interests them. So I did do that, and I took the free motion class.
Yes. Yes, we did. We took both of them, and I said.
And I did the ruler. I did one ruler class as well. So expanding, which was the goal.
Yes.
To expand upon what I can do. So, and now I will start, once my Christmas one is together, my Christmas village, all the blocks are done.
Yay, we want to see it when it comes in.
Yeah, I'm in the process of putting it together. I will then have it basted. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to use free motion or some ruler quilting to quilt them together. And then I will show it. It's quite cute. I'm quite happy with it. I really, really wanted it for myself. So, and it will stay with me.
There you go. Sometimes when you put that much work into those blocks take forever.
Each one was about an hour. Like any that was less than an hour were very few. So, which will also come into the project book statement here too.
Okay, so my goals last year, one of them was to take and redo that Blessings of Winter. Not the Kimberbell one, it was the other one. Yeah, I didn't even happen. Totally forgot. Like I got so caught up in doing classes and everything else like that. Totally slipped my mind until I'm like reviewing. I'm going, that's what I was going to do.
Yes.
The other one was Macy's. I was going to finish off Macy's quilt. I still have one block done. I will get that one. Actually, I probably will get more on top of that because with the Clear Blue Child class, I'll be using that a little bit for samples. So there'll at least be 2 or 3 more blocks done on it. So I didn't get those done. I wanted to learn some new skills, and so I did take the free motion quilting class.
Yep.
Which I did, and so you can see. Look. See how good I'm getting, and then that.
This is definitely practice.
Yes, I have.
You have to develop the memory.
Yes,
yep.
And so the thing is, one of the things that I learned, and Tom taught the first one.
Yes.
Is because I've done it, and I get when you're doing with the quilt and you're just trying to whatever. One of the things that stood out to me big time. I mean, there's a lot of things, but just sticks. Is that he talked about working in little sections and how to break those sections down. And that made a world of difference when I'm trying to do this, because I did the free motion quilting on the baby blanket that I did. And so that one's huge. It turned out way bigger than I anticipated. And so looking at it, I was like, I'd been very overwhelmed with trying to do that, and trying to fight it and everything. And then so I took what Tom had said, about like working in those sections. So I broke it down by a block. I did that block. Then, okay, can I go farther? Yep. So then I did the next block. And so it was much easier to break it down. It was much easier to work on. And I wasn't fighting the quilt as much as I normally
Yeah.
So granted, was just, stippling, yes, I did take the second class where you got to do marbles and all those other kind of things. I'm not there yet.
No. Yeah.
But I'm getting better at that. And so I did learn that. I also took Rita's class with the flying geese, the quilt top. And so I'm actually a lot further in that than what I normally would be. I made it bigger. I was going to do it like huge, king size. And then I realized, well, no, because then that just puts us back fighting for the blanket. Yeah. So then I split it in half. And so I almost have both quilt tops done. And so they just need to be sandwiched. And then I practice some more. So did I get the things I wanted to? A couple of the main ones? No. But I got some other goals in there that were smaller because I wanted to learn some new skills. And I did learn some new skills.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I'm happy with that. So now we got to set some new goals.
Yes,
we need to do 3. And so I'm going to write them down this time. So I don't.
Yes, so that you don't have to go back through the videos and then tell me what it was.
Well, not just that. It's just I can't. My memory sucks. It really does.
Okay, I have 3.
Okay, so Deborah's 3. All
right. I want to complete 5 works in progress. I want to work by the end of next year. I want to work through.
Hang on. I typed slow in. That's why it's not working. I need a space. There we go. Okay, 5 works in progress.
Number 2 is I want to work through the M8 workbook, cover to cover. I want by the end of next year, I want to be able to be relatively proficient on that machine. So I'll be able to answer your stretch question. And
I can't find it. Okay, so I have the M7, and I'm sure it is very, very simple. But like on all my other machines, like there's a little thing, and then so when you want to stretch stitch, there's a little red thing, and you turn it to that. It says an S, and you turn there, and you get your stretch stitches. I can't find it. I've looked through the book. So my grandson's sweatpants are really wonky on the bottom when I shortened them. But he's a 10-year-old boy. He doesn't care.
Number 3, I want to finish, and this is all in together. I want to finish the Mistletoe Mystery and complete 2 Cup of Cheers for my grandchildren.
Mistletoe Mystery. Mistletoe myself, yeah. And what? And which?
2 Cup of Cheers.
Oh, you're ambitious.
Well, I want to do as I do the January for the mystery quilt. I'm going to do something like set up a set per month for the other 2.
Okay, you're ambitious.
Well, okay. Look at it. I try to say this to myself, and it just doesn't work always. Like,
oh, I'm going to cheer you on.
No, once I go home,
I still haven't finished my mistletoe.
I have 5 hours in the evening, and Saturday and Sunday. So I want to be much more productive in the sewing section of my life coming next year.
So we'll add a 4th. 4. More productive in sewing.
I want other things done, but those are the ones that I definitely want.
So we're going to do that because you may not necessarily get the 2 Cup of Cheers done or whatever, but you've reached the goal of being more productive.
Yes, and we'll be able to tell that from my project book.
Yes. Okay, so my 3. I've kind of been thinking about, I really do want to finish off and redo that. What is it?
I don't know.
The Winter Blessings.
Winter Blessings?
Yes, that's the one I was doing last year that I wanted to redo. I really do want to do it. And it's sitting there and it's able to do it. Okay. So I want to do that one, and so I'm going to pull it out and start picking fabric for it. And then I will get Macy's finished if I don't put it as a list. What else do I want to do? Do I want to learn a new skill? Maybe. See, I had a whole bunch of ideas in my head this morning. I didn't write them down, and so now I got to figure this out.
I'm not going to learn any new skills. I'm simply going to become better at the ones.
Well, see, I figure like the free motion and stuff like that. As I do,
I want to again that's ruler and free motioning. I want to be much more proficient at. Not perfect, just more proficient by the end of the year.
Okay, so there's that Creative 8 software that we've got. Yes. I want to become more efficient in it. So that is one of my goals is to become more.
Then you can teach us.
Then I can teach you guys. But yeah, so I can really understand the software and start creating some of my own stuff because there's a lot of. Yes. Not that I don't have enough. Like, I mean, I have like 4,362 files of things that I can do, and I buy more. But it just, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something else I want to do. Is I want to, which I should have done.
Do you want me to put it down?
Yes.
Okay.
Put it down. Because I've taken this class at least twice with you. The computer
class?
Yes. I want to get my embroidery designs organized. I was going to say better, but no, organized. So that I am no longer going, oh, does this one work? Did I get it on there right? And running to the sewing machine and then coming back because it wasn't. I want it right because I am so tired of it not like, oh, I'm looking for it. No, it's not. No. So
that's one thing. So I do have the computer class. So if that's one of your guys' goals is to get organized. So the computer class is based kind of PC, as in we do learn about like unzipping files or whatever. PCs do them a little bit different than Macs or iPads because they will unload them or unzip them automatically. You just have to figure out where they put them. That's kind of the main thing. So, but one of the biggest things is in the class is we talk about storage and organizing, like how to store your stuff and organizing it, because that's one of the things I wish I would have when I first got started, because I just got patterns and then it's just like it's everywhere. And now trying to sit and go through, like I said, I got like Designs by Juju. I have just about everything that designs. Actually, I haven't been buying a lot this year, but up to a point a couple of years ago, like if it was on the site, I had it. And so I've got hundreds of files in there and they're just random everywhere. And so sitting down and trying to go through those and figuring out, okay, like organize this and organize that. And then OESD, same thing. So they're all over. It's not, they're in the file called OESD, but they're just everywhere and they're numbers and there's this. And so if I'm looking for, let's say, butterflies, I have to sort through, like click on it. Nope, that's not it. So I want to sort it and going, okay, these ones are, and just get it a lot more organized so that when I'm doing something, so I want the main one, and then, so organized by companies, but also organized by designs. And so if I'm looking for butterflies, I can open up the butterflies and see all the patterns, whether it's Designs by Juju, OESD, Sweet Pea, whatever. And then I can go, because the way it's, so I wish I would have known that when I got started 10 years ago.
It's an extremely valuable lesson to have been taught almost day one of buying your first embroidery machine.
Yes.
They're organized on the laptop. It's the USB sticks that are.
Well, that's where you want it. You want it organized on the laptop. That's where you keep them organized. USBs are not where you store them.
No, well, I do. That's the problem. That's what I want to. I just want to have
cleaned up.
One USB per company, and then take them off, put them on whatever. Yeah. Certain ones are permanent that I would use a lot of, or every year or whatever, and that's fine. But yes, I have to, because it drives me insane. Just seriously, I just like, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to turn everything off and I'll try it in another week or so. But that gets me nowhere. There's no progress. There's no moving forward. So this year.
Good.
Okay.
All right. I only have 2. I got to come up. But
at least in one more.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to think. I want to...
Did you put the creative aid on?
I did. So I've got the winter blessings and the creative. I mean, you're going to follow your lead, where you've got complete 5 works in progress. I think I'm going to put something similar to that because I do. I have a lot of... So complete... Not completely... I think 5 because actually I probably have like 12.
Send that to me and then we'll both have a copy.
Yeah. So that way we have, because I have, the Winter, Enchanted Winter by Kimberbell. I have that half done. I have the Mystery Quilt half done from last year because I've got all the blocks. I just have to sit down and put it together. Yeah. I have Macy's I need to finish. I have the Flying Geese, those ones I need to finish. I have the Sea of Tranquility. I've got all the blocks done. I just need to finish it off and that. So I have a lot of projects that are like 3/4 of the way done or 90% done. I just need to... I mean, even the Easter one from the Kimberbell pillow last year, the Easter one. So I did that one, and I put the 2 strips because I couldn't decide on the thing. So I got the strips down the side. I'm looking at them. I really can't get into that brown. I'm trying, and it looks good, but I just...
It's not working.
It's not working for me. And I'm like, so I need to redo it. I don't know what I want there, but I do see... with the brown when it pulls out and everything else like that, but just when I look, and I've tried looking at it going, well, it represents chocolate. It's not, it ain't working for me no matter what. And I think like Carrie and Carol were great with that suggestion and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know what it is. It's just not working for me, and so it has sat there, so I got to pull it off.
Okay, so next week, just to give you a heads up, I will be discussing the progress on my project book.
Yeah, we were going to do it this week, but then we're going to do our check-ins and stuff. So.
Yes, so there you go.
All right.
If anybody is even remotely interested in setting up a book, check in.
And that'll be helpful for our little thing. Okay, so we've given you guys what our goals are and our check-ins. So... in the comments, write down like some of the goals that you accomplished, or some of the goals that you've got for this year. Yeah,
because sometimes we're a little bit more committed if we actually write it down.
Yeah,
and keep track of it.
We wrote down the last ones too.
This is true.
It's memorizing, and I keep getting so much going on the go.
This is true.
But yeah, we just kind of keep an eye on where you guys are going. All right.
So that's it for us today. And
we're going to be rude and not speak to you until next year.
That's right. We're just done.
Okay. Yeah, but we'll see you guys next year. Have fun ringing in the new year. Yeah. Not too much fun.
Yes. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Have a good one.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.